Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with Commodity Consulting with some commodity comments for Wednesday. It's about 1:15 Eastern Time. Of course, the big news is yet to come for the markets. We are going to have the USDA supply-demand numbers out tomorrow. I don't know they're going to be dramatic in their result, but nonetheless, the markets are certainly keying up for them. Cotton is up a little bit today. We're like at 86.5 cents basis new crop. July cotton went off yesterday around 83.5, so there's a little 3-cent spread in there that somehow the market might want to go down at some point and paint that over. That's typical of a switch of contract action in which the front month goes off lower than the back months. The back months tend to migrate themselves, find a way to get down there. But again, we'll look at the supply-demand numbers. That may be the very reason. In quick summary, you could say that the last couple of reports on supply-demand were actually had some friendly numbers as far as the U.S. domestic market, but negative as far as the global markets. We have huge carry-out in the world. So I remember that China cut her imports by 1 million bales, so none of that was very good. So that's one reason cotton is kind of doping around in here. Also today there was another Chinese economic number out that wasn't very good. So I guess for cotton to be in 86 cents is still pretty much of a good victory considering all the macro or global problems the economy is having. Over in the grain markets today, sort of suddenly there's some concern about the weather. Next 6 to 10 days there's no rain in the east, rather the western corn belt. Some of these temperatures from the southwest are creeping over. And so the market's very nervous about that. We've had a pretty significant rally in beans and corn and wheat. But those numbers tomorrow, we'll see what they mean. I suspect if we get some negative numbers and the corn sets back, I think the speculators will buy that. Of course, to know that the speculator is net short with record positions on corn and beans is certainly helping to fuel this big short covering rally. So, again, that could be a catalyst to take the market higher. Now, the report comes out tomorrow at high noon, 12 o'clock, and we'll trade on that till the close at 2:15. Crude oil's been rallying some. As a matter of fact, we've had about a $12 rally in crude, and you can attribute some of this to the trouble in the Middle East that's always running in the background of that particular market, particularly this thing with Egypt. Although Egypt's not really an oil producer, about 3 million barrels a day do go through the Suez Canal. So if that's ever closed, then you see right away what the troubles that could prove. At any rate, we're going to certainly see how the market finishes out today, get these report numbers out of the way tomorrow, and then we'll really be watching the weather as far as the grain markets are concerned, and cotton as well. If you have any questions or comments, of course, give us a call at 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.